Boardroom English. Show valuation upside without overpromising. In high-stakes meetings, how you frame upside can make or break trust. Executives want ambition, not exaggeration. You need to show upside without hype so your vision feels achievable. Careful wording protects credibility and legal risk, especially around forward-looking statements. Aim to sound confident, not certain. Certainty invites scrutiny, while confidence invites questions. When you speak in disciplined terms, you signal rigorous thinking to investors. You understand levers, constraints, and trade-offs. This approach keeps excitement alive while keeping you credible, fundable, and safe. Let's walk through practical language that sells potential without promising the moon. Use conditional language like could, may, and potential to express opportunity without guarantees. Then anchor with drivers, not dreams. Mention pricing power, sales capacity, or distribution partners rather than vague optimism. Always pair benefits with assumptions. State what must be true for the win to happen. Finally, quantify ranges, not single points. $4 to $6M, arranged by 2-4, beats a precise $5.2 million that implies false accuracy. This combination tells your audience there is real upside, you know what drives it, and you're honest about what needs to line up. Steal these lines to keep ambition grounded. Preliminary analysis suggests, signals early, directional insight. Subject to A, B, and C, we could, makes dependencies explicit and auditable. Prefer we see a path to over we will, to show intent without guarantees. Early indicators point to works when pilots or small samples are positive, but not yet definitive. These phrases create space for learning, reduce legal exposure, and keep you credible if conditions shift. They also help investors assess risk instead of debating whether you overpromised. Discuss value with structure. Use ranges and scenarios, bear/base/bull, to reflect uncertainty and show you've stress-tested outcomes. Reference comparables and precedents, multiples from similar stage, growth, and margin profiles, to ground numbers. Separate TAM from serviceable market so you're not pricing the entire universe. Define what you can realistically reach with today's product and channels. Flag timing. Distinguish near-term milestones from long-term potential. This framing keeps valuations sensible, defensible, and aligned with actual execution risk. Lead with facts, follow with inference. Start with concrete metrics, growth, retention, margins, then explain what they imply. Cite data sources and date stamp them so everyone knows freshness and reliability. Call out key sensitivities like price, churn, and capex that move the model most. It shows you know where risk lives. Finally, highlight what's known versus unknown to prevent false certainty. When optimism stands on evidence, you'll sound ambitious yet disciplined, and earn better questions, not tougher skepticism. When pressed for guarantees, reframe to risk-adjusted outcomes. On a risk-adjusted basis, the base case delivers X. Clarify confidence levels, not guarantees. We're high confidence on retention, medium on new logo velocity. Offer triggers that would change the view. Pricing tests, hiring ramp, procurement cycles, so investors see your update logic. Commit to updates as data arrives and specify cadence, monthly dashboards or quarterly reviews. This turns hard-edged certainty questions into a professional discussion about probabilities and decisions. Risky. Will double arranged by. Safer. We see a path to 2x arranged by within 12 to 18 months, assuming 90% retention and 20% win rates. This anchors upside to measurable drivers and time. Risky, worth $1 billion next year. Safer, our base case valuation range is $650, $850 million, using 8 to 10x NTM revenue, contingent on X and Y. Now you've shown method, multiples, timing NTM, and dependencies. In both cases, the message stays ambitious but audit-ready, making it easier for stakeholders to engage rather than push back. Remember, confidence equals conditional plus evidenced. Speak in terms of what could happen, then back it with data, state drivers, assumptions, and ranges so your audience can model outcomes with you. Avoid absolutes. Prefer scenario language that reflects uncertainty and demonstrates discipline. Document sources and update regularly to keep credibility compounding over time. Apply these habits in every board deck and investor call, and you'll project ambition without overreach, the sweet spot where trust, capital, and momentum grow.